Alright, good evening. Tonight be continuing on playthrough of Pokemon Sweet. Hopefully we'll make some pretty good progress. Didn't get as far as I wanted to last week. We'll see if we make it a little bit further tonight. It's going to be a shorter stream, so kind of setting my expectations accordingly. That might not make it terribly far. Hopefully we'll make it at least through the second gym, get to the next town, maybe get to the third gym. I don't know if it's got the same requirements or not of doing cut to get into that gym or not. So we'll find out. So we'll jump into it. So if I remember last time, we ran into the issue of having to do the one battle back to back. I want to see if the character despawned or not up here. We caught a Flangoose last time. See how this goes. Yeah, I think I remember the second gym was kinda close. We lost, but I don't think it was like a terrible loss. So I feel comfortable that just looping around here, get whatever experience we can along the way, and then trying again should hopefully work out pretty well. We'll see for sure when we get to it. Fingers crossed it'll work out well, but I don't remember entirely what that team was either, so maybe there will be some challenges. Now, I also didn't update my notes to track all the type matchups. Orange beats Grape from before with this matchup, Flangoose against Q-Pop. Lime is super effective against Orange, so I'll make that note. Yeah, I've been looking forward to playing this one again. I think of the 3 games being played right now, this, Hollow Knight, and Stardew. Stardew is the most known quantity for me. I know what I'm doing there, I know what to expect. So it's pretty much just not necessarily go through the motions, but it's like, I know what I'm doing, I know what my objectives are, and just kind of go with it. Hollow Knight, getting a better feel of the plot to know what I need to do. So it's been fun kind of exploring. This is more of a wild card of it's Pokemon. Everyone knows what a Pokemon game is like. But just all the surprises of Pokemon that I haven't seen, different plot, familiar areas but reskinned and laid out slightly differently has made it a lot of fun to re-experience stuff in a totally new way. So that's been making this one interesting. The only unfortunate part is the fact that I don't always get to play as long as I want to, just because of my work schedule and stuff, and the fact that I'm doing these streams on Monday. I don't want to rearrange that stuff because I have specific themed reasons why I want to do certain ones on certain days. Yes, I can go in here now. So it's making it shorter streams, so I don't get to do as much each week, but it does make me look forward to the following weeks. Hi there, I can make you some berry juice. It will cost 2 orange berries. Sure, let's get some berry juice. Let's just keep getting some berry juice while we're here. Okay. Ice cream is a prime component of ethers. Don't need any of those. Lights in different colors are flashing on it. Okay, nothing else in here. You can plan it. Oh yeah. Talked to this person last week too. So loop back to the town. I'll heal and then we'll try the gym. Scratch doing more damage. Yeah, I've been... I had watched one playthrough of this over a year ago. Don't remember a lot. I've been trying to, like... I can't recall any of it, so I'm trying to remember. Obviously, the next town normally is Vermilion with the SS Anne. I don't remember what it's like in this one. I don't even remember if there is an SS Anne. So it's going to be... I'm assuming there is, but it'll be fun to find out what that's like or what differences there are with it. Just hung on there. Okay, so... heal. I think there was a lot of lessons learned last week of not just talking to people. If I talk to a person and they don't despawn after a battle, just don't talk to them again. Walk away and come back. Already battled. Did I not battle the trainers? Or maybe you have to battle them again when you come through a second time? Which, if that's the case, that's fine, because that will help me get more experience points. I don't remember if I skipped them or not. Okay, so Grape is not effective. So we'll Headbutt. Absorb is super effective. Keep doing that for now. Looking forward to getting some more of these to evolve, just to see what everything else is going to look like. It's been an interesting experience playing through this, because I've watched so many videos of different RomHacks, I've read so much about them. I've honestly never really played many outside of some Digimon ones, and this gym of mine. That's probably the one I played the most. I haven't played a lot of others. I have a whole bunch kind of lined up for what else, other ones I want to play. In addition to other things, because the Modded Monday theme that I have going for Mondays isn't just going to be like Pokemon RomHacks or something like that. There's also going to be just how absurd can Skyrim or Fallout get, or some Baldur's Gate. See what absurd mods there are for those. But it's been fun actually playing some of the Pokemon ones. I'm just getting to kind of see. Yep, okay, so I remember battling them all because of the OJ Sampson name. Yeah, it's just been fun getting to actually play through some of these ones. And I feel like that'll apply to any game that I end up playing. There's plenty of games that I've watched streams of and just never actually played myself. For various reasons, so it'll be fun to play some of those. Yeah, and I think I want to look for some other ones. Like, I want to try to play ones that are full games, because there's a lot of ROM hacks and mods that are either they never got finished for one reason or another, or they're still in development right now, like future ones that are coming. And I want to play some of those ones when they're done, but I want it to be like a complete thing that I can play through an entire story of. And I've been kind of looking through different ones to see like what works and what won't work for what I'm interested in too, because there's a lot that are like really interesting with like really good fake mons and stuff, but it's just a question of do they have a good story that will be fun for me to play through, that's gonna make for a fun viewing experience as well. And there's probably other resources that I could look into or like read about, articles that cover different ones getting made that might be good to go with, but what's good and not for that. Let's try Apple Toss. Still think I'm probably under-leveled for this fight. Favorite modded game in the sense of just a game that is using mods, I would probably just pick Stardew Valley. As far as if it was like favorite fan-made game, what would I pick for that? I'm not sure, because like I was saying, I've only played a handful of them actually. So of what I've played, I might go with this gym of mine. There's a Digimon one that I haven't played yet. That's been in development for a few years. That I want to play. Just need to get finding time to do it, or maybe I'll play it on the stream. I know I played a bunch of Mario ones in the day. It's like just the original Super Mario Bros. I don't remember the names of any of them. That was something that I just kind of got from my cousin at one point. So we're gonna try to do this cheese tactic again of poison and cherry seeds. But yeah, I think I might just go with this gym of mine to be the easy one. that I know I've played a lot of, as far as like a fan-made game. But for just a mod, my favorite game to play modded, Stardew for sure. Though playing, what's it called? Sonic Adventure 2 Battle with mods was very, very funny. You could do, there's a lot of goofy things that could be done in that one. So that makes for an amusing one. I'll probably do that on stream at some point. Maybe I'll just turn on. I might even just do a solo randomizer for that and just play through that game on a randomizer. Yeah, Stardew's modding community is incredible. And a lot of them coordinate with each other to make sure that what they're making can be compatible with each other's mods. Understanding that people don't just pick one, they're going to play with like well over 15 of them, like most of the time. Okay. I think we're definitely going to pull out the win in this battle. Because this cheese combo really just works out. But the downside of this is I'm probably going to end up making some regrets later of not leveling up the rest of my team evenly. There's a lot of games that I have on Steam that I know have mods available that I've just never looked into. I know one set of games that I'll need to get mods for whenever I do play them is the Dragon Age games. I've never played any of them. I picked them all up on Steam because I wanted to play them. But this is me not knowing a lot about it. My understanding was you need to download a lot of mods just to get the game to launch, because weird stuff with EA's launcher. So that's a little disappointing that there's kind of going to be this extra effort just to even play the game. But if I'm going to be doing that, as well, some quality of life mods that people recommend for first time playing. Keep going, keep it up. I gotta say, you've got potential around here. Okay, so we finished that gym. Heal up, and I'm gonna go south to what I assume will be the next Vermilion City one. And go from there. And we'll check this grass, see if there's anything else to catch. Their Popsichu. Still faster. Favorite soda. So probably Cherry Coke. As far as like typical sodas, that's usually my go-to. For whatever reason, it's not always in stock when I'm at the grocery store, so then I just buy normal Coke. Is this a trainer to battle? Oh great, I just now cut a path through the grass. There's even more grass to the sides. I can't do it. Do you want to cut grass? Here you go. Okay. That's a weird way to get the HM for cut, but we have it. And then root beer, specifically Hank's root beer, is my favorite brand for root beer to get. Try to not have as much soda more. Usually, like, of like the 16.9 ounce bottles, I try to only have like half of one a day, except on weekends where I'll have a little more, like I'll have a whole bottle as like a cheat day thing, just to try to have a little less sugar. Banana Bee. It kind of just looks like Volibee. It doesn't really look reskinned at all to me, or recolored. I was going to say something else with that before I saw the sprite that... I don't know. This one's a little disappointing to me as far as the Pokey Sweet versions. Volibee was from Sun and Moon, I believe. It evolves into Mandibuzz, but like Vulture. Trainers. Yeah, cutting back on sugar is what I was talking about during Pokemon Sweet, coincidentally. When I'm on like travel for work or something, or like vacation or something, I'm not worrying about it. Or like if I go out to eat, I'll get soda and I'll do refills, like whatever. But just trying to have a little less sugar, more water. Actually, I talked about it a little bit during this stream on Saturday for Stardew. Like, I was just kind of talking about just streaming in general, kind of my goals, which right now it's a thing to do for fun. If I get the follower count up and reach a point where I'm able to like monetize, great, that would be awesome. It's something to do where I'd look to expand to stream more days, things like that. But right now it's like I don't have those specific goals. I'm not like checking numbers closely, like, oh no, like this isn't performing well. It's like my focus is more on just doing things I want to do that I'm going to enjoy. And then that takes a little pressure off of me to be like thinking about all these different things, like the strategy and everything else that goes with that, and kind of putting a stress on something that I'm trying to treat as a hobby. But during that, talk about like other benefits from doing the streaming because I've been enjoying it. It's been a like fun way to do this stuff. And then the bonus of like I've had to get comfortable talking and kind of narrating, and it comes in waves. Like certain boss fights in Hollow Knight, I kind of stopped talking. Stardew, it's very easy for me to just keep talking because it's a game I'm comfortable and I'm familiar with. This one, it's kind of in spurts. Turn-based combat, sometimes there's not a lot to talk about, or at least nothing that comes to my mind to talk about, like, other than just reading the text of, like, it used this attack. But just talking more, like, I notice my throat drying up, so it's making me have to drink more water, just so I'm not, like, coughing or, like, throat drying up. So it's having a health benefit for me of forcing myself to hydrate more. But yeah, the stream Saturday definitely went on like a tangent for a little bit, just kind of talking about that view of how a lot of people that want to try out streaming seem to approach it. Like I read this like chart someone made that showed like the number of people who start streaming, how many of them are still doing it after a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, to show like only a small percentage, like less than 5%, are still doing it after a year. And like half of them quit or something like that after the first month. It was somewhere around that ballpark, like 40 to 60% of them stop after the first month. And for me, tomorrow is actually a full month that I will have been streaming since I started. And I have no intention of stopping anytime soon. But I think a lot of that is like there's very successful streamers, obviously, like just a ton that have gotten that like that level of success that everyone looks at as like that's what I want to try to achieve. But they didn't get that to that point overnight. So many of them like which the Streamer Awards, I think it was the one 2 years ago, did this nice like showcase thing where they did this montage of a whole bunch of creators like very first streams, like just clips of each one of them to show like where they, like how they all started, like what did their, like seeing what their setups looked like what were they doing, like they're just kind of clicking to go live and just winging it, which is how a lot of people start out. And some of them streamed for 3 or 4 years before they like reached a base that like made it be like you could do this full time. You have like all these things that you could do now. Obviously everyone's on a different timeline with that stuff. Some of them it can happen very quickly, some of them it takes more time. But it takes them all some amount of time. You have to get incredibly lucky for it to like blow up very quickly. But people don't think about that part of it necessarily. They just say, this person's achieved all this, I want that too. And if they don't see those numbers in the first like few weeks, then it's like, well, what am I doing? This is a waste of my time. Like, to me, I'm viewing it like I'm doing it for fun, kind of viewing like it's all upside if I achieve those things. Like, not that I'm setting the bar low for myself and what I think I could achieve. It's more of a, that's not my goal right now. Maybe that will be a goal later, but right now I'm just much more focused on doing what I'm used to, or doing what works for me and what I'm comfortable with, and then slowly branching out and expanding from there. But when you're kind of viewing it from a numbers perspective right off the bat, it can feel very discouraging if you're not getting people coming in. And then you have the part of it where it's the internet. Someone could come in and they could just be a jerk for no reason, and then when you're really like invested in it, maybe more so than you should be up front, and like not like when you're just trying it out, it can feel very discouraging. I mean, I've experienced that in games that I've never played before, and I'm trying it for the first time, and it's a multiplayer like online game, and I make a mistake because I don't know what I'm doing, and someone says some incredibly negative or rude thing in response, and it kills your interest. It's like, well, I don't want to do this now. So a lot of stuff like that could happen for people that are trying this out to start and seeing what they think. So I'm just gonna read this quick. This one time I got in a truck and it started to move. When I got out, I was in a totally different place. Learned my lesson that day. I think you got kidnapped. Yeah. Yeah, instant gratification. I think that sums it up pretty well. People just wanting, like, they want to achieve it quickly. They see someone successful and don't always think about, like, streamers that, like, there's a lot of, I mean, it's 2025 now, thinking, like, when Twitch started and stuff like that. My Poke-Sweet ate itself into a coma, jeez. I'm just gonna read all these quick and then I'll keep talking. Vanilla is a rather bland flavor, don't you think? Ha, you'd be wrong. Bland is another word for potential here. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are celebrating like 10 years of streaming and stuff this year or over the next few years. And you look at like where they're at and how successful they are now. It's like, okay, well that was 10 years of growth. Like, and maybe they started showing that success a few years in. But it takes time, and a lot of them, well, I shouldn't say a lot, but there's a large number that like started as YouTubers and then went to Twitch, or vice versa. They were on Twitch, now they're on YouTube, or they're using both platforms. And you look at like, oh wow, they're doing all these things, like they're doing their streams and they've got multiple videos coming out each week. It's like they also have a team by now. Like they've built up to a point where they can hire people to help them. And they have assistants. They're not doing it all on their own anymore, which is for their mental health benefit too, because I mean, there's a lot of streamers that will like take a break for a month or two because they're burnt out because they're doing it all themselves. So there's a lot of details like that like people can forget about when they're starting out, and then they just kind of view it all from this negative lens and then they quit. I know for myself, before I started, I read a lot of Reddit posts, Q&A things, like videos people did, like their advice on like what they would recommend for starting out, they think you should approach it to not let those types of negative patterns start to occur. Just to kind of check myself a little bit, to kind of remind myself, don't get bogged down by those things, like, and do what you're comfortable with. So like my streams Friday and Saturday ended up being a bit shorter. I was just a little tired. I did what I could, and then reached a point where it's like, I'm just gonna stop now, because if I start to feel tired, or I start to not do as much, it's gonna come through. And if I'm not enjoying myself, or I'm not looking like I'm invested in what we're doing, as I'm actively not clicking and I'm just talking, that's going to come through to the viewer, and they're going to be like, well, why do I want to watch this? So that's kind of how I've been kind of approaching it as far as my frame of mind. Like, I'm going to do what I'm interested in. If people click and they want to watch it, I appreciate it. That's very generous of them to want to spend that time seeing what I'm doing and what I'm trying to show, or what I'm trying to play or talk about. And if they want to watch someone else, that's fine too, because I mean, this is kind of, in a sense, like street performance type stuff. Like, I'm doing this hoping people want to watch it, but I'm not viewing it as I'm competing with others. I'm not trying to take viewers from others. If someone wants to watch someone else instead, like, as long as they're watching something they're enjoying, good for them, like, cool. But if they want to watch what I have, what I'm playing, what I'm streaming, that's great, and I'm very thankful for that, because they could choose to watch someone else. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Lily Singh had a similar story. Yeah, I mean, Lily Singh is one that she really, like she had a certain following, like a small following early on, and she slowly kind of branched and like expanded it and stuff, and like she's grown so much in her career and has done so many things from where she started doing like the skits, and like, and I don't know if she did something before the skits and things like that like I know of her, but like getting into like TV shows and everything else since then, like, has really blown up for her as far as her success. But you start with kind of a narrower scope, do that, make sure you kind of reach a stable point there where, like, not necessarily you're getting complacent, but like, you know what your boundaries and limits are there, and then you could start kind of expanding out and seeing, okay, well, what do I want to try to tackle next, or how can I add things on without overwhelming myself? So let's read this dialogue now. Chocobun made everything in this land, including the Poke Sweets. They say there's a party going wherever she goes all the time. I'm gonna guess Chocobun is like Arceus or something. There used to be 2 gyms here. Recently they merged into a single gym. Off. Lemon and banana are effective against each other. I'm gonna make that note. Let's keep updating my type chart thing. 2 person berries. 2 asperberries. I'm putting a building on this plot of land. I own it all. Lemonade. Want some lemonade? Nah. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of people who kind of started doing YouTube like that. Similar, like you kind of get these waves of when new content creators, or whatever other term, like YouTuber, streamer, whatever profession, they kind of come in waves. So like, yeah, like that, like late 2000 aughts, is that the term for the 2000 to 2010? I think it's called the aughts, I forget. Like with the recession, job market looking not great, a lot of people during that time had tried out YouTubing, content creation, like vlogging, when that was like the huge thing for a few years. Similarly, like when Twitch first, well, when Twitch became Twitch, because I'm blanking on the, was it Jason TV or something like that? Some name TV. I think it started with a J, Jason or Jacob TV. Oh, it's fine setting the paragraphs. That's okay. Talk as much as you want. When Twitch started to get big, like a lot of people broke out there too. I mean, Twitch Plays Pokemon like really helped put it, like get a lot of eyes on it. That's how I first found out about Twitch. Like I followed a lot of people on YouTube. I generally knew what streaming was, but I didn't really watch any. And then Twitch Plays Pokemon got me looking at Twitch more, and then I started watching people that were streaming and kind of went from there. So you kind of had a wave of people that went to Twitch, and like when it kind of that like the early people, which they all got varying levels of success, obviously. And then like during COVID, like people who started in 2019 or like streaming in 2020, you've got like kind of the wave of people that came during that too, which like I'm sure there's university courses and stuff of people who've written like extensive stuff like detailing it more than like my general vague description of it. But that stuff occurs. Like you'd kind of have those like world events or things that occur, and you have limited options for a time, and the act of starting a YouTube channel or streaming on Twitch, like if you've got a computer, or in some cases like you just need your phone, a smartphone that you could do a lot with. There's a lot of ways to just start like creating things and sharing it with minimal upfront cost. And then there's nothing wrong with just kind of trying it and seeing what works and what doesn't work and modify from there and see what happens. Same way I view applying for jobs. If there's an application fee for a job, you're getting scammed. Jobs, it's free to apply for a job, so there's no downside to trying, like putting your name in the hat to see if you can get a job somewhere. So same thing with YouTube and stuff, like make an account. If you're interested in it and you want to take that leap, just make an account and try it out. You'll know if it's for you or not, if you're enjoying it. But I do think it's important to kind of think it through as far as that initial goal, what you're doing it for. Because if you're like, it's never good to view all of these things as like a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes time, and I mean, it's like, I view it like, even though you're not selling a service, so to speak, and when you're doing streaming or something, like you're going to get subscribers. So in a sense, you are selling a service in the form of entertainment. So you need to have some strategy at a certain point. But you don't need to rush it or have this like specific target in mind where it's like, if I don't have 5,000 subscribers in 3 months, this is a waste of my time. It's like, you can look up those statistics. There's not a lot of people that have those numbers of subscribers to begin with. Like you're saying, if I'm not in like the top 0.5% or 0.1% of streamers, like you gotta have some realism and like when you're approaching this stuff and kind of recognize reality of things. Like it's gonna take some time. You need to be comfortable with it taking time. Maybe it will go faster, and if it is, congratulations. Like you had lightning in a bottle, you found a niche or like a specific gimmick or thing that you're doing that people really latched onto, and that's awesome. But otherwise, it's just a matter of taking a little bit of time, do some networking, like find other streamers kind of starting out too, or that have been doing it a little longer than you, that are looking to kind of give back. Like, I know I'm not quite yet, but once I start averaging a few more viewers, because I received a raid a few weeks ago from someone that was very generous of them, and I really appreciate the fact that they chose to do that. I do want to start doing that once I notice I'm averaging like 5-ish or 6 viewers each stream. I want to start doing those raids to other people that are like starting out trying to reach affiliate, just to give them that boost, because it is a really encouraging thing to see that happen. Like you don't expect it, especially starting out. So when someone does that, it's like, wow, like whatever I was doing, they saw and they liked it and they wanted to direct more people towards it. And that was incredibly generous and kind of them, because they could have choose to raid any of the thousands upon thousands of people streaming at any given moment, and they chose to pick you. So I would like to do that too, because it's like, it would be nice to do. But yeah. Okay, back to reading some more of this text. I love Popsichu. It's cute and tasty and chilly. So this is where the Pokemon fan club was. I chair the baking club. I baked more than 100 Poke-Sweets. Want to hear about my latest adventure? Good, then listen up. My favorite company. It's cute love. This is funny because Hey, Ella, how are you doing? This is amusing because I just watched AlphaRad's latest YouTube video, where he played through Gen 1, doing every glitch in the game, and he had like an entire dedicated thing poking fun at this guy, and they basically kept similar dialogue for him here. Oh yes, it's stunning. Kindly, love it. Hug it when sleeping, warm and cuddly and spectacular. Yup. Still creepy. Ravishing. Oops, look at the time. I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. Sure. Take that to the bike shop in Orange City. Exchange that for a donut bike for free. I'm doing good. Just playing through this Pokemon RomHack Pokemon Suite reskin of Fire Red with just dessert-themed Pokemon. Don't worry, my banana buzz will fly me anywhere I need to go, so I have no need for a bike. I hope you like cycling. Our chairman is very vocal about baking. Man, I just can't get Ratatart's recipe just right. Yeah. Most Poke-Sweets can't talk, some very tasty ones can. The wild ones aren't talkative, but Chocobun, the creator of this land, and her friends can talk. So yeah, Chocobun... Maybe Mew, because Mew's whole thing was all other Pokemon descended from it. I do think Chocobun, the way they're describing it, might be more like Arceus. So then we'll run up and get the bike voucher. Favorite Pokemon, Chikorita. That's ever since I got Gold when I was, like 5 years old or something. Chikorita immediately was my favorite starter, still is my favorite starter. Has just stayed my favorite Pokemon ever since. And then second and third, and I'm not sure the order for sure, probably depends the day of the week, would be Emolga and Rayunocluse. Those were both Gen 5. Gen 5 is my favorite gen for all the Pokemon games. I just thought the designs were very, very good, and had an excellent plot that they followed up with Black and White 2, which was the first time it was a full-blown sequel to a Pokemon game. I think Gen 5 was incredibly unique in how they did everything. And Emolga, you can do fun stuff with if you EV train its speed. I mean, it's not the best Pokemon, but I have fun with it for how I play. Poke-Sweets can taste good or bad. Sure is a lot of bad guys for such a peaceful place. There's Team Sour, who've been quite active lately. There's also the Black Sugar Pirates and the Furious Flandits. Good things we have trainers to beat them to a pulp. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, their favorites end up kind of stemming from where they started. And I started with Gen 1, 4 or 5 years old, getting the yellow version for Christmas. And there's a lot of Pokemon from that gen I like. I do think when people criticize later gens of being like, this Pokemon is just this object, it's like, yeah, well, Magnemite's just is just a magnet, or Voltorb is just a Pokeball. Like, that's not a new... like, random objects as Pokemon was a thing since Gen 1. How do I write a love letter to a Pokesuite? You don't. That's weird. We're gonna go check this gym out. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get destroyed here because I'm probably incredibly underleveled, but we'll just see. It looks like an ice gym, which is, well, I don't know what ice has changed to in this, but it's gonna be something weird. This gym is run by a pair of battlers. Ban and Len were once the most bitter of rivals, so it's a banana trainer and a lemon trainer. That's because lemon and banana types beat each other. But now they fight together. Maybe there's a way to beat both types. Oh, and watch out for banana peels as you walk the gym. This place is messy, huh? Oh, I see. There, battle that one. Ice cream everything, yeah. Okay, 2 pops to choose. Level 21, so... this probably won't go great for Q-Pop. Unless they only use Quick Attack. If they don't use Orange Shock, he'll be able to survive. Yeah, I think one thing that the Alolan versions, or Sun and Moon did, that is coming through a lot with a lot of Pokemon ROM hacks, which maybe they did before and I just wasn't following the community at the time to know about it, is like the concept of regional variants of Pokemon has like opened up this whole other space for doing these things, where now ROM hacks, you're making these new areas. I don't know if it's like if there's less Fakemon getting made now or not, but it's made it a lot easier to just make variants of existing Pokemon and say, this is how I'm imagining they all are here. And for the most part, I think a lot of the variants, like even in just the normal games that have been made, have been very clever and creative. I mean, I haven't played Scarlet and Violet myself yet, but the variants that I saw for I'm blanking on the name of that region. I can't remember the name of it. Are really clever, I thought. And I do look forward to eventually playing Scarlet and Violet. It's not that high on my list of compared to other games that I want to play. Partly because I was very not into Sword and Shield. Something about those ones just didn't do it for me. I was like, it was kind of like I forced myself to finish those ones. Really, really loved Legends Arceus, and I'm really looking forward to Legends ZA, but just not feeling the rush to do Scarlet or Violet anytime soon. I think I will battle this trainer too, because I wouldn't mind just getting a little bit more experience. I don't think I'll win this gym battle anyways, so might as well just get the experience, see what I'm looking at for the final part, and go from there. Gummy Ursa. It's just a gummy bear. I love it. That's so simple, and it makes so much sense. I really like that one's design. The way he's posing almost makes it look like he's like telling you to the gummy Ursaring is sleeping and you need to be quiet to not wake them. Ooh, yeah, Orange Wave would be good to have. I'll get rid of Growl. Oh, that's Orange Wave. Okay, everyone gets to be paralyzed now. Just level the playing. That takes out Q-Pop. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm kind of worried that this gym's gonna have like level 29 or 30 Pokemon for the actual gym leaders. Not too sure I'm gonna manage to win that. Cat hair on my nose. Just perpetually have cat hair everywhere, so. I guess right through the middle. Okay, that's good. A third trainer that's just there as a trap, thinking that you are being smart. And to be fair, I did think I was being smart and just skipping through the whole thing, so. It's just gonna get knocked out right away. It be there to eat an attack during the actual gym battle. I just want one attack to land so I can confirm if Apple is super effective against Orange or not. Yes. Add it to my chart. Okay, so now... how do I... oh, I see. Okay. Welcome, we are Ban and Lemon. But now we are great friends. If you challenge us, we'll split you like bananas, right after we rub lemons in your eyes. That's rather cool, don't you think? Well, you force-fed me your banana that one time. Let's get... I don't like this. I don't like how they're talking. And then it's, what, Tate and Liza? I think was their names from their sprites. Gummering. He also looks great. Manana, also pretty good. I like these designs. Orange Wave I can't poison. So we'll just try our luck on a quick attack. Yep. Okay, so level 28, so still high, but not, like, not awful. So if this hits 5 times, that might be rare. So let's start getting the cherry seeds deployed. Alright. Back to the old cherry seed, hunger dust combo. Okay, not a huge amount of damage, so that's not too bad. Cherry Seeds deployed. Gummering, I'm assuming, is the orange type one, because banana, so that's the banana type. And I know Cherry is super effective against orange. Take that one. Oh. Yeah, I feel pretty good about getting the win. Thicker Whip, Thunder Dust Banana, Banana. Leaf Peeler. Okay, so that'll heal a decent amount. Okay, that's not. I thought that was super effective. Alright, now it's just a matter of cheating it. Yeah, the banana design is really good. Gummering is, the face is a little funny to me. Yeah, it doesn't look as menacing as Ursaring does. It looks more just like it's in the room, but doesn't look like it's totally aware of where it is. Fudge Slap, that's what, Mud Slap, I think. Yeah, doesn't do a lot. But Gummering will go down this turn from Poison and Cherry Seeds. Wait. I'm gonna check something when I do these attacks too. Something that just didn't make sense to me unless I misread an attack. Oh, oh geez, there's two more Pokemon. Yeah, Banana Buzz just looks like Mandibuzz. Well, okay, so it's orange, so Gummering was orange and something else because Lime should have been super effective and it wasn't. We could still probably cheese this out, but somehow I didn't pay attention to the fact that there was 4 Pokemon. If this has a third hit, oh, just hung on. I think I'm going to want to use a potion on Chocosaur next turn. Okay. What's coming next? Lemdrop. Past form, okay. But it's a lemon drop. Soda Pop. Use the Soda Pop just in case. That hit. Back in good shape. Flicker Whiff. And... Oh yeah, used that before. Good screens. Yeah, Encore, so it's going to use all the same. But Banana Buzz goes down next turn, then we're just dealing with Lem Drop. And as long as both mine are still up, then we're in great shape. Okay. So we have this then. Cool. I kind of viewed, like, best case scenario was maybe we get to the third gym and attempt it. But we're about to win it, so that was, to me, at least the pace I was trying to go with these streams. I feel like I've caught up. I felt like I was a little behind where I wanted to be as far as progress. Magic Leaf. Alright, well, we beat the gym. Didn't expect to, but I will take it. Well, I gotta admit, you did pretty well. We should probably clean the place up a little. See ya. Alright, so go heal. I never know if this is really needed when using ROMs and stuff, because you always have the like auto saves and things, but I'm assuming it's still necessary. So I don't necessarily have a save state. Did I go in this one? Yes, this was the creep writing the love letter. SS Banana is docked here. It's a luxury cruise ship. SS Banana. Welcome aboard the SS Banana. There's always a party going on. Everyone's invited. Alright. Passengers are restless from this long voyage. You might be challenged by the winds. Start here and work one room at a time. I am but a solitary traveler. My sole companions and friends are Pokey Sweets. Yeah, so we'll just explore here for a little bit. Probably wrap up the stream like 9:30ish or so. So we'll just see how far we can get in time. Switch him out for Shakasaur, just to try to get his level caught up a little bit. No clue when some of these things evolve. Well, when any of them evolve, because these levels have been not tied to what it would have been traditionally. Like, Licorita took till like level 21, I think it was, to evolve, so... A lot of money for beating them. Just use a potion quick. I guess two. Has a lot more health than I would have expected it to have. For some reason I figured it would still only have like 35 to 40. You look tired. Would you like to take a short rest? Okay. So I don't need to use potions. I'll just come back to this room. This game does that a lot. Don't love walking into a room and you're immediately thrown into a battle. Just makes it feel like a trap. Banvi and Banvine. Definitely want to catch one of those whenever I find one. Snivy is another one of my favorite starters. Assuming they're banana type. Lime is super... no. Lemon. Or did I... oh, 6. So... but banana is super effective against lemon, which is what Lemiot is, so... yeah, so we'll switch him out. Hopefully Pursuit doesn't hit it. We'll send out Applin. Yeah, it's just a banana with eyes, which I want to see what Serperior would look like, or I guess Banperior, because they're keeping the same naming convention for it, so Snivy, Servine, Serperior, so I'm assuming it's Banperior. Okay, it looks like Apple also super effective against Banana. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. I am the waiter on this ship. I will be happy to serve you anything you please. Okay. We'll just heal again. So I'll probably be backtracking a bit since I'm underleveled. Okay, so this one. Waiter, I would like a cherry pie, please. Oh. The world cruise is so elegant, yet I always travel with Cream Tuff. I never leave home without it. I love dessert. Do you? Are all three of these trainers? Or just... I'm guessing two of them. The one on the right's probably a trainer when I go to get them. First single battle in a while. Trying to learn focus energy. Do not use it. Alright. Easy enough battle. We are cruising our world, my children and I. Yep. I collected these sweets from all around the world. Schertzel and another gummy or something. that. As long as that's not a crit. Okay. Down. Flinch, awesome. Well, we've got this then. TM31, Brick Break. Okay, cool. Didn't take... Well, I'll still come back and heal. We're at the last one on this row. Oh man, I ate too much. Okay, the kitchen. You, Mon Petit, we're busy here. Out of the way. Item. Great ball. Saw an odd berry in the trash. I wonder what that was. So one of those trash cans has an item. So busy, I'm getting dizzy. You have to give me room here. Heck a berry. Cherry berry. Did you hear about Snorlax? It's a glutton. Everything it eats Snorlax. That will be fun to finally see. Snivel, sniff. I only get to peel. Okay. So nothing else in there. What's around this side? I've seen people ride a giant bowl of ice cream. It's true, really. Okay. Super potion. Hyper potion. Just kind of figured why not check that while I was there. Come on then, my sailor's pride is at stake. Lemon drop and Coupop. Okay. But substitute. Okay. Oh, I did it backwards. Crap. So that's not going to accomplish much of anything. Yeah, that was not the order I wanted to do those in. Okay, Q-Pop. Headbutt is Q-Pop. Absorb on left. There we go. What else? Okay, a Flangoose. But Lem Drop. Absorb on Flangoose. Never mind. Applin can take care of them. The Mankey sound when it comes out still just throws me off every time with Applin. Headbutt and toss. That should do it. If it hits. that would do it. Now that will do it. Cool. Another trainer. Yep. You know what they say about sailors and battling? No. Don't know at all. Candix, sorry. Start, which is headbutt. If headbutt does enough, I'll just go with this. Yeah, I'll just do that. One more to finish it off. Never mind. I don't think Q-Pop survives 9 magnitude. Wow. Did not expect that at all. That's really tanky to take magnitude 9. Cool. How many? There's just 3 more. I'll just go through them all. Again with the trap rooms as soon as you walk in. Don't love it. It's 4th or 5th one. Mint and... Oh wait, we've seen Mint tonight. Got that already. Dual headbutt. Shock. Plangoose. That's gonna do some damage. Shock that as well. Just because I couldn't remember what type it was. We'll just do that. Quick attack should handle it. Cool. Alright, that'll finish this one off. Pops a Chew Evolved. Nope. Okay. Ether. Save quick. Still, the timing is not correct. Only when you walk directly in front of him does he battle. Rumble, Cup V. Cup V! It's coffee, I'm assuming. Or is it like, the, like, mug cupcakes? Doesn't have a whole lot. Is he enough? TM4 is Zest. I'll look at that later. Okay, 2 trainers. Hello, stranger. I can't tell if you're from the seas or mountains, but stop and chat. Okay. Lime shroom. Okay. Ooh. Lime fungus. On the lollipops with that now. That might take them both out. Oh, Uproar doesn't hit both. Oh, nice. Lollipop and Bubble. Still did enough damage. Is it another one? Gumballer. Okay. Grape to lime. Alright, so now Gumballer. That should disable Bubble, which is good, because that's not what I'm going to be using. Okay. Let's keep tail wagging with Koopa. Let's negate those stat boosts. This will take a very long time, but eventually it'll work, hopefully, if I actually hit attacks. Evasiveness. Two more hits. So I don't have disable, but what I'm doing was using a Q-pop to do the tail whip. So every time it was raising its defense by 1 stage, I was tail whipping at the end to lower its defense 1 stage to basically make it a net 0 change. I think this is the last one, then I'll go heal, and then I can go up to the top floor of I'll eradicate. Whatever. That might take it. Oh, it's level 30. Wow. Okay, yeah, Q-pop doesn't survive this. We'll just lower its defense a bit. Milky Water. I don't love that attack, whatever it does. I'm just gonna spam tail whips till it's out. Let's go to the next one. Burst. Joxor, you're up. We're just gonna Cherry Seed first. Evaded. This might get a little closer than I want it to. Okay. Well, been in this situation before where it's all down to Leaferish. We're good. Yep, all the speed for you again. Alright, so that floor's done, so we'll go back up, we'll heal, and then we just have the last floor to go. Oh, there's 2 more floors. So is this a dead... Okay, no, that's where the rival would be. So I'm gonna go up 1 more floor before I do that. We got Pokesweets on board. They're quite fun at parties. Good day, are you enjoying yourself? I'm Chocobun, pleased to meet you. Yes, I did create... Okay, I'm just meeting God right now. I did create everything in this world. Isn't it wonderful? I want everyone to be happy and full of sweets. Unfortunately, everyone's gone inside for dessert. I know you should come and eat with my sister and I. She could really use the company, I think. What be this? There ain't supposed to be anyone there. Asp, it's you, the Black Sugar Pirates. That be correct, missy. Now be gone or you'll walk the plank. No way, this is my banana boat. Then you be the one and the only Chocobun. Yar, you there, you best be walking away quietly. She's our catch. Okay, well I didn't expect plot here. I thought it would be a little exploring. Okay, it's Team Aqua, recolored. That would be just a little area to explore and then go to the area of the boat. That's normally where you go to finish everything on this. Okay. Don't poison. I complain about Aria Cake poisoning when my go-to strategy in the gyms is Leech Seed and Poison, so... Yeah, imagine thinking you could capture God. I would think it would be more absurd if it wasn't for the fact that that's literally what Arceus is, and you catch Arceus. So every person's Pokemon experience is a 10-year-old kid that captures God. Mintastar. Okay, that one's also cool. The green is like, on the front of it is like such a bright green. Like the mint definitely comes across, but it's like almost too bright to look at to me for some reason. They'll just keep going until they can't anymore. Try to absorb on Oreo cake. Well, that might do it anyways. Does it hang on, or is it just hung on? Pops Chew. You should hang on one more turn. We'll just shock. I'm not going to worry about trying to exit. Kaplan. Between these two, they should hopefully be able to just do it themselves. First. Okay, we'll just quick attack. Let's get it done. Okay, defeated Pirate Dark. They jumped, thank you. They attack this boat on occasion. They rarely get anywhere, but my sister, she doesn't like humans. It's because of guys like them. I think if she were in charge, humans wouldn't be allowed here, but I want everyone to be happy, including humans. Sorry, I've been rambling. Must be a sugar high. Here, you should have this. Okay, we got Fly. That's an item that teaches the move Fly. If you have the right badge, you can fly anywhere instantly. Go anywhere in this wonderful land of ours. That's it? You just have a little chat with God. Wait. Can I... Okay. Let's say, can I not go back in? Okay. Well, that happened. I'm gonna go back and just heal. Alright. So we've got to go through these doors. I think that's where I will pick up next Monday. So yeah, I think I'll call it there for this week's. A lot more progress than I thought would be made. Beat the second gym, beat the third gym. Went through most of the SS Banana where we met God. So yeah, a lot more than I anticipated there. But it was a lot of fun. Happy with where it's at. I think next week we'll finish up the SS Banana. And then head to the next town, which I don't know what shortcuts are and aren't there. So we'll see where we go. It's got a billionaire. She owns a yacht. I mean, God did say it was their banana boat. But who knows? So yeah. Next stream will be Friday with some more Hollow Knight. But we'll be back with this next Monday. So appreciate everyone who tuned in and watched. Hope you all had fun, and I will see you all later.